guys you lost, that the talent drop-off is such that you have to continually look for combinations to cover?
No, I don't think so. I think, as I said to you before, I look at myself first, look in the mirror, gotta do a better job, with the calls, can do a better job, can do a better job coaching, you know, it's so, we'll get it figured out. You know, it's unfortunate tonight, obviously you're not gonna win a game without any big plays against you, too many big plays. And that's the one thing you gotta, you know, if you're gonna be good on defense, you gotta stop the big plays. And there was just way too many of them tonight.
With the past 3 games, there's been 2 pretty big rushing performances against you guys. Do you see anything that you might need to change, like not just in terms of play calling, but maybe schematically, or is it mostly just guys learning their roles a little bit better?
I think all of us, we just got to do a better job. As I tell you, I start with myself, so I'm not really a good guy to ask about everybody else. I just look at myself, and you know, tonight we get back, I'll go right into the office and see what I can figure out from there. So I don't, you know, the one thing you want to make sure of. I mean, one thing I've kind of learned over these years: you're not as good as you think you are when you win. You're not as bad as you think you are when you lose. And so you have to just make sure everybody sticks together, hangs together, because the only people that really matter are going to be the guys that are in that room. And so, you know, we've got to just keep working at it and go from there.
Was Stanford throwing anything at you that you guys?
No, not really. No, they did a couple new formations, but there wasn't anything that our rules should have been able to handle.
How does a game like this affect a defense's psyche, you know, giving up 56 points and however many yards?
Yeah, you know, the one thing we've got to, you know, it should affect your psyche in a way that you're a little bit mad about it. You know, and it should, you know, your attention to detail has to be greater in everything you do, and how you go about your, you know, what you do to prepare for that for the next game.
With this being your first year in the Pac-12, first time seeing Stanford, were they all a bit better than you thought they would be by just looking at the film, like in terms of their execution on the offensive side?
No, they were what I thought they would be. A very, you know, well-coached, cohesive unit. Know what they want to get done. You know, and they took it to us tonight.
How much of a challenge is it going from all these spread looks that you guys face at Arizona ASU, both from a coaching and from a player perspective, then having to deal with this power?
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, good question. Isn't anything everybody else doesn't have to in this conference has to worry about. Okay, they've got under. You know, everybody else is dealing with the same problems when you when you make the switch over from one offense to the other offense, and being able to duplicate it with your people to get the proper look and do those things. So it's a challenging aspect of coaching on defense because of the, you know, obviously the unique different styles that you face each and every week. And next week will be another challenge. But hey, you know, it's okay. It's fun. You know, it's all right. I mean, it's a good thing. You know, you like to compete, and I think our guys like to compete on defense. And I think when we get back at it tomorrow, we start looking at the tape, we'll see what corrections we can make, and try to put this one behind us and get ready for the next one.
What was the idea with moving Randall back to safety from corner?
You know, I think it was just an opportunity to get Randall maybe back to where he feels more comfortable in a position that, plus his leadership back there, getting everybody lined up helps us greatly.
Thanks.
Thank you.